reading out aloud a highly positive review from the Doctor Who ratings guide, the DWRG, of this particular serial, The Dæmons, from Daniel Callaghan on the 1st of the 3rd, 1997. This is my vote as the best Doctor Who story of all time, or at least it's as close a tie with Inferno. The Dæmons provides that strong sense of place in the fictitious village of Devil's End that cannot be faked or otherwise substituted. This sense of place was a factor that helped make Northern Exposure a hit, and its lack can be observed in The Awakening and The Disintegrators You Watch, second season of Twin Peaks. The incidental characters are average for a Doctor Who story. Damaris Heyman compels me to believe she is a witch, if only because her acting is so bad that I wonder if she is a complete natural. But the true heart of the performances lies with the regulars. All five are in top form throughout, reaching a pinnacle of chemistry even through the separation with the Brigadier. In fact, the subplot to reunite the Brig with his team reinforces the urgency of the story. That urgency begins with the Doctor's sudden apparent reversal on the existence of magic, and the tension doesn't let up until the finale in the cavern. For once, all 5 episodes contribute to the drive and pace of the story without the obvious padding that kills the overall momentum, like episode 3 of The Enemy of the World. And when the tension lets up, it's not entirely due to the skill of the makers of this story. Making the devil as an extraterrestrial and killing Azal through Joe's sacrifice were forced and not well thought out, but the rest of the story succeeds to such an extent that I tend to overlook these flaws. The television documentary on Professor Horner's dig is probably the best single innovation of the Dæmons. The characters of Doctor Who become as engrossed in their program as we are in ours, an effect which makes the younger viewers suspect that the science fiction program might be true after all. Maybe I'm fashionable for a long-time fan to admit that. We're all supposed to be beyond the stage where we believe John Pertwee was the Doctor, that we can still pretend we haven't read several books that cover the Pertwee years alone. But there was a time before that when we did watch Doctor Who with a child's wish that it were true, and the Dæmons will use that wish to suck its viewers in and not let go until the final shot of the village square in the distance.